Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel PAYE4U, UK. Payroll made simple. In today's video, we're going to break down national insurance contributions, what they are, how they show up on your payslip, and the different NI categories and rates you need to know about. If you've ever looked at your payslip and thought, why is money being deducted for NI? Don't worry, you're in the right place. I'll make it super easy to understand. So, what exactly is a national insurance contribution? It's basically a payment you make to the government if you're working or self-employed. Think of it like your way of contributing towards important state benefits, things like the state pension, unemployment support, or maternity allowance. Now, to keep track of all this, you'll need your national insurance number. This is your unique code. It's made up of 2 letters, 6 numbers, and a final letter. You can usually spot it on your payslip, your P60, P45, or even in your HMRC personal tax account. If you're a UK national, you normally get your NI number automatically just before you turn 16. But if you're moving to the UK for work, you'll need to apply for one yourself. Don't worry though, I've dropped the link in the description to guide you through the application. Now let's look at who has to pay national insurance contributions. If you're over 16 and earning more than a certain amount from your job, you'll be paying NI. The good news is, your employer handles it automatically through pay, so it just shows up on your payslip. If you're self-employed and your profits go over a set limit, you'll need to pay NI yourself through your self-assessment tax return. And here's the key point. Employees stop paying NI when they reach state pension age, while self-employed people stop from the 6th of April after the tax year they reach pension age. So for example, if you hit state pension age in November 2025, you'd stop paying from the 6th of April 2026. Next, let's check out the national insurance classes. There are a few different types of contributions, but most employees will only ever deal with Class 1 NI for current tax year. Here's how it works for employees. You pay 0% on anything you earn up to $12,570 per year. You pay 8% on earnings between $12,571 and $50,270. And you pay just 2% on anything above $50,270. On the employer's side, they pay 15% on earnings above $5,000 per year. There are also Class 1A and 1B contributions, but those are paid by employers on things like expenses or benefits. If you're self-employed, it's slightly different. You may pay Class 2 and Class 4 contributions, and there's also Class 3, which is voluntary, if you want to fill in any gaps in your record. Alright, let's run through a quick example with the standard NI rates. Say an employee has total NI-able earnings of $2,700 in a month. Remember, the first bit, up to $12,570 a year, is at 0%. That works out to $1,048 per month. So, you'll only pay 8% NI on the amount above that, which will be $132.16. Keep in mind, this is based on the standard category. But not everyone falls under category A. Your national insurance contributions depend on your NI category, and on your payslip, this shows up as just a single letter. I'll pop all the main categories you will come across on the screen so you can see them clearly. And if you'd like to explore the full official list, I've added a link in the description for you. Alright, so why does all this matter? Well, your national insurance record is what builds up your eligibility for the state pension. To get the full pension, you usually need at least 35 qualifying years of contributions. That's why it's super important to keep an eye on your record and make sure you're on track. And that's a wrap. Remember, payroll rules, rates, and thresholds can change every year, so always check the HMRC website for the latest info. Next week, we'll be diving into pensions, so stay tuned for that one. If you found this helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to stay up to date. Thanks for watching. This is PAYE4U, UK. Payroll made simple. Disclaimer. This video is for educational purposes only and not financial or legal advice. For personal payroll queries, Always contact HMRC or a professional advisor.